Guys, so today I'm going to do another tag video out here in the beautiful nature area, so let's get this thing started. Alright, so today I'm going to do the throwback tag. I haven't created this myself, by the way, but I'm going to do the throwback tag, and remember, I do these tag videos for you to learn more about me as a person, because this channel is so much filled up with comedy videos and everything, and you don't really learn anything about me from those. I'm sorry if the lighting is bad on my face, by the way, but let's get this thing started. There are 15 questions, so let's hop right into it. So the first question is, which year were you born in? I was born in 1997. Number 2, do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, then show them. I do actually have a picture of myself when I was younger. I'll show you a picture right now. This is a picture of me from when I was like 5 years old. Number 3, which TV shows did you grow up watching? Here's the thing, I'm from Denmark, so of course I grew up watching, Danish television children programs, but I'd have to say pretty much anything Disney, because I grew up watching, Wizards of Waverly Place and Hannah Montana and all of those different series. But I'd have to say if it was like really young, like over like 15 years ago, I'd probably have to go with the original Disney cartoons with Mickey Mouse and Donald the Duck and all those. Not the new ones, but the old original classic 10-minute ones. I grew up watching them a lot. Number 4, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? I'm not sure if this is proper grammar, but we'll go with it. I wanted to be a policeman or a firefighter, and I think it was just because I thought it looked cool. But the thing about me is I've never really known what I wanted to do. I've always changed kind of what I wanted to do. And it wasn't until I started YouTube and I found out that I wanted to work with movies and TV that I actually found out what my passion is. And now I'm going to take an education as a TV director. Number 5, show a video of yourself from when you were younger. Sorry, can't do that. I don't have any. Like, literally, my parents loved taking pictures of me when I was younger, but they don't have any video footage. Sorry. Number 6, what were your favorite toys to play with? Legos, by far. I still have, 2 big cans of Legos standing in my home. I'll show you a picture right there. I love playing with Legos. It's amazing. Number 7, what's the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? Now, the thing about this tag is, I don't know, can other people just remember all these things from their childhood? I can't. But if I have to think of embarrassing things, I think it would have to be when me and my best mate at the time, we were in first grade, and we knocked all the bicycles over that were at the school. I think that's about it. I can't remember that much from when I was that little. But yeah. Number 8, read something you wrote in kindergarten. Now the thing is, I am from Denmark, like I've already said in this video. So, of course, I wrote in Danish. And I do have a story that's written in Danish from when I was in first grade. But I'm not going to sit and translate that. But I'll show you a picture of how it looked. Number 9, 3 songs you loved as a child. I didn't really start listening to proper music until I was 8 years old or something like that. And then my first real music I listened to was this record I had with Akon. It was just 3 songs with him. It was The Lonely Song and then 2 others I can't remember. Michael Jackson is also one that I've listened to a lot. But when I was really young, I just listened to, theme tunes from children's shows and whatnot. That was sort of what stuck in my head, Number 10, what was one funny thing you dressed up for Halloween as when you were younger? Now, here's the thing about memories. I don't have a lot of them from when I was in kindergarten and whatnot. But I think I'm going to have to go with my teddy bear costume. I'll show you a picture of me in it right now. And the thing about Denmark is we don't celebrate Halloween. We have this other thing in February called Fastelavn, which is about the same thing, except it's not about being spooky, it's just about dressing up. Number 11, tell a funny story of something that happened when you were young. Like I said, I don't remember much from my childhood, but if I'd have to go with one that I think is a funny memory, I remember in kindergarten we had this wheelbarrow out in the playground or whatever, and we would used to take turns to lie in it and look up at the highest hospital in Denmark that we were right next to. And I remember one day I laid there and I looked up at the hospital and I saw a window cleaner cleaning one of the windows. So he was hanging on the edge of the building, and this is the highest hospital in Denmark. It is so freaking high, and he was hanging all the way up there. And I remember thinking, what if he falls down? That's pretty funny to me for some reason. Number 12, are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? The funny thing is I did keep a lot of toys from when I was younger until I was 12 or 13, and then I just decided to throw them all out because it's what am I going to use them for? So one thing I still have is my Legos that I showed you earlier on this video. I think that's the only toy I still have. Number 13, what was something weird you did when you were a child? Now here's the thing about memories. Again, I have to explain this. I don't remember much. But if I'd say one weird thing that I used to do, it was probably the fact that I lived in my own world. I would just walk around all day just living in my own world. I was a very strange kid. Number 14, what was the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Can't remember. I'm sorry. Like, I literally can't remember any scary things happening. Sorry. Number 15, how is the world different now from when you were a child? Do you mean for me personally or the world in general? Because for me personally, it's probably the whole thing about being naive. I like being naive. I like not knowing how shitty life was going to be. I thought life was going to be a magical, wonderful thing when I was little. And actually, I remember in kindergarten, I thought that once I got out of kindergarten, I was going to be able to go all over the world and just have a good time, whatever. And then came school and education and everything. Now that I'm an adult, it's not really the same kind of fun to live anymore because I know how shitty life is and I know how shitty the world is, but I didn't know back then. Anyway, so that was the throwback tag. I hope you enjoyed it. It's beautiful out here, isn't it? I'll see you guys next Saturday. Please be sure to subscribe if you liked the video. And if you really liked the video, then give it a like. I'll see you next Saturday. Thank you for watching. Bye. 12, do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I actually do have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My oldest brother is 37. Yes, my dad is very old. My sister is 35. And my youngest